Hello, and welcome back to my F125 driver career mode. We are back here today for the Miami Grand Prix. We are coming off the back of two 9th place finishes in the season. Should have been P7, however I crashed into my teammate Jack Doohan, who ended up finishing 11th. Let's see where we can get today. Alright, so we're here for sprint qualifying. Should be a good race. Hopefully we can put down some fast laps. Alright, so we set a decent benchmark. Jack Doohan, our teammate, is just ahead in P19. So all I'm going to try to do is hopefully beat him and see if I can get any higher on the grid. Alright, P17 as we cross the line. Honestly, for this track and this car, that's not bad. Let's see what we can do in the sprint. Alright, so Verstappen takes pole from Leclerc and then Kimi Antonelli. As we do end up finishing in P17, and our teammate Jack Doohan is last, so we out-qualified him by about 0.8 of a second. Not 0.8, I can't read. A little bit less than 0.6. Anyways, let's get into the sprint. Alright, so we're here on the grid. It's a wet to dry sprint, but not very long. It's only 5 laps. So, hopefully we can just stick it out on the intermediates, but I'd really like to see what could happen if we can go on to the dries. That would be ideal. But yeah, let's get to the race. Okay, launch. Didn't realize Russell was all the way down in P16. Padre does brake kind of early. Seemingly one of my biggest rivals so far this season, it seems. Seems like I'm always around him. As I think I just forced him off the track. Not very nice of me. Hamilton's down here too, wow. All sorts of drivers just off the pace here. It is a wet track, so I expect the AI to just zip by me, but so far on this opening sector, I'm not doing too bad. Obviously, the AI aren't great around the beginning of the lap, but
that start was okay.
Hopefully we can keep it together. I did try to go light on fuel as well. Yeah, as we seem to just be getting beat, the AI around here on the wet are just fast, and also not helped by the fact that it's Miami. I'm never really good here. I'm okay, I'm serviceable, but yeah, just slow. Hadger's gonna go by as well.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
We are gonna dive down his inside. Touch wheels a little bit. A lot. Again.
Okay,
there goes Sonoda.
Disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
As we get back around him. As it is still kind of raining, so you know it's tricky, these conditions. Sonoda is going to get by really easily there with DRS and the rear wing open. As we do collide a little bit. I went for a bit of a dive bomb, completely my fault. Sonoda's around us. We're gonna make him go to the inside though. Hopefully he leaves us the room. He does, but we don't get it. But we are gonna get DRS.
Okay, final lap. Let's go.
As we finally start the final lap here. It's completely dry now. It feels so weird on the intermediate tires as I am just kind of backing up the rest of the field, just trying to hold on to P15 here. Liam Lawson's right behind us. We broke late. But Lawson's not going to be able to get the job done, I don't think. P15. Alright, so that's the sprint done and over with. It looks like Kimi Antonelli is having a poor run form after starting from pole again. This is not his first pole position, and he's fallen back to 5th, and I believe last time he finished 6th. So, not a great run of form from him. However, we finished 15th, and honestly, I could have expected better, but not really. One of the worst laps, but still. About 3 seconds off of Hajar and Sonoda. Anyways, let's see what we can do in regular qualifying. Alright, we're here at the grid for some wet qualifying. Not expecting it to go great, as we've got the intermediates currently fit on. Let's just try to put down some laps. So the track's definitely dried out a little bit, which is going to help. As we go purple for sector. This could be a good one. Another purple sector. Oh, we just come up short to Russell. Oh, but I'm a lot happier with that lap. As Verstappen goes 3 seconds quicker immediately. So we didn't get to set that final lap. Unfortunately, we just got out a little late. But P5, our best start of this season. Yeah, with a 1 minute 40, 0.666. That's not good. But anyways, other than that, great qualifying. As our teammate Jack Doohan's all the way up in P9 as well. And yeah, fantastic. Hopefully we can translate that to a good finish in the race. Hopefully is not wet again. Alright, so I'm here on the grid for the race. P5 starting position. So it's our best start of the season. Hopefully we can come away with some points. But yeah, let's see what we can do in the race. Five red lights. And we're underway. We might even get Russell and Leclerc. Now I just have to try to settle in. Hopefully keep all the cars behind me. It is set to rain for the whole race, so they definitely have the advantage with the AI. So I feel like I'm not a driver with pace on the wet as it is. So, and especially with this game, and we all know that the AI are just crazy in the wet, which they are. I'm having a hard time keeping them behind. It's gonna be a challenge to finish on the podium, I think. I'm perfectly okay with dropping back a little bit, although I am gonna defend this as hard as I can. And I've kind of just bunched the pack way up as well. Like, as you can see, Verstappen and Norris are gone, whereas the entire pack is right on my rear wing. I hope it dries out, but it's not scheduled to, so it's not looking good for us. Oh, seems like someone spun.
Okay, clear.
Red flag.
Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight to the pit lane, please.
So it looks like someone spun.
Okay, this is essentially a free stop, so let's think very carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race.
So that means at least we don't have to do as many laps around this track. I'm not a huge fan, so hopefully that means we see at least a little bit of drying out.
Deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on.
These are 5 more red lights, and we're underway again. As I do get kind of bogged down a little bit, and we do collide with Russell. Seems like we're drying out though a little bit.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh, it looks like Piastri's gonna get us. Oh no. The fairy tale comes to an end on that. Here goes Leclerc as we tried to defend, but we're gonna stay around him, I think. There was a yellow flag.
Safety car, don't worry about the target. Follow the safety car. Safety car, safety car. No overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
I think another person spun, so not a red flag, unfortunately, for us. So I think that would help, but so yeah, I think it was just someone spun and was able to get back going. So because no one's retired yet, so this, I would assume the safety car will be in this lap because of the fact that nothing really happened. It just was a few spinners. So with the safety car coming in this lap, I am gonna probably attempt to overtake Piastri. Alright, we're now gonna be under green. Seems like we're gonna have the overtake done on Piastri. As we touch Norris. A bit of a collision, but we do take the position. Probably not the best way to do that, but
that was a bit borderline there. We're lucky to have gotten away with it.
as we go side by side through this braking section, and I think Norris can get the position here. Yes. So Norris does get around us there. Very disappointing. Obviously, we just don't have the pace of the top teams, but It's looking more and more likely that a podium could be on the cards if we can just keep Piastri behind, obviously. Then this could be a fantastic result for us.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.0 seconds.
Piastri is going to have the speed and the slipstream, and so is Leclerc, as I think we made contact with both. And there's even more contact as Piastri's going to lose his wing. I mean, where was I to go? 3 wide, doesn't go into 1. A clumsy dive down the inside just then from Tsunoda, as there's tons of contact going on behind us, as we're like 6 people battling for this position for 4th place, at least. As George Russell is going to get a fairly sneaky dive down the inside, as we've made far too much contact with our opponents here this week.
Okay, you have some front wing damage, but not enough to justify a stop in the remaining laps.
So we're P5, we're back where we started. We just have to keep as many people behind as possible. I would love a points finish here after all this. I think had this been a dry race, it would have been a different story. I think we possibly could have actually fought for that podium, but these things happen.
Watch that rear wing, you've taken some slight damage.
As I think just my whole car is damaged. They're going to have to build me a new one down at Alpine. As we're going to cross the line here in P5. That is fantastic.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Alright, so P5 finish here in a race that more resembled a demolition derby than a Formula 1 race. But still, 10 points on the board. Let's see where our teammate finished on the weekend. He 17th. What did he get in the race? Super disappointing 15th. So, no points. He stopped once, so did everybody. Oh, that's right, because of the red flag. So yeah, pretty slow race from us, as you can see, with my 144.2 of a fast lap compared to a 137 of the front runners. I have no pace in the wet, let alone in Miami. So anyways, that has been the race. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.